Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in a bit of a somber mood this afternoon. I am overcome by deep feelings of sadness, and I hate to be the one that has to deliver this devastating news to you guys. I know it's Saturday. I know everyone is having fun watching college football today and the real football in the NFL tomorrow. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the one that ruins your mood, ruins your day, but someone has to deliver this devastating news to you. And unfortunately, that someone has got to be me. With deep regret, I am here to inform you of the retirement of one of the trailblazers in pretend basketball. This trailblazer was a pioneer in missed layups. They were one of the first to achieve the amazing accomplishment of missing a wide open dunk. Ladies and gentlemen, Layshia Clarendon has made the tough decision and has decided to retire from the WNBA dump. Well, who in the hell is Layshia Clarendon? What? What? Really? First of all, show some respect. Second of all, how do you not know about Layshia Clarendon? Like I said, Layshia is a pioneer. Layshia Clarendon accomplished countless firsts in the WNBA. And you guys know how much deacons at Woke United Methodist love a first. Listen to this list of accomplishments. 2015. Layshia Clarendon became the first black, gay, female, non-cisgender Christian in the WNBA. Hell, wouldn't surprise me if Layshia was the first and only Christian in the WNBA. 2020, Layshia Clarendon admits to being non-binary, which means, I guess, that she was the first player in the WNBA to not be or not identify as female? Layshia Clarendon was also the first player in the WNBA to successfully undergo top surgery. Now, before we go any further, I want to give you a few seconds to gather yourselves. I know these accolades can be both exciting and intimidating at the same time, so I'm going to give you a few seconds to allow yourself to bask in the inspiration. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. If you happen to stumble across this video, be sure to check out my main channel, Behind the Line. If you search Behind the Line here on YouTube, it should be the first and only channel that comes up. Believe it or not, I have not finished reciting the accolades from Layshia Clarendon. To my knowledge, Layshia is the first player in the history of the WNBA to use he, him, she, her, and they, them pronouns. Now, I know this can be confusing. I know having an abundance of pronoun options can be overwhelming, but I want you to look at the bright side here because Layshia Clarendon has actually done us a favor. Since she has selected all available pronouns, there's absolutely no way for us to be found guilty of the crime of misgendering. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes! Yesterday, ESPN published an article honoring the legendary career of Layshia Clarendon. Now, with ESPN being the worldwide leader in woke, this article was very difficult for them to publish. Oh my, what pronouns do I use? Do I refer to Layshia as he or she or they? Would they be offended if I slipped up and used them? This is too much for me to handle. Oh my God. Oh. ESPN wanted to be overly cautious here. They wanted to make sure that they did not offend Layshia Clarendon by using improper pronouns. So what did ESPN decide to do? They played a nice game of pick your pronoun. For example, if they referred to Layshia Clarendon as he in one paragraph, they referred to her as she in the next one. The following paragraph, they were referred to as they. Next was them. Layshia Clarendon's most memorable moment in the dump was when they passed the ball to them and she missed a reverse layup, following that up with he getting the rebound. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't have a problem with Layshia Clarendon. To be honest with you, I had no idea who in the hell she was until she announced her retirement. Like the other dump divers in the WNBA, Layshia Clarendon is anonymous to 99% of the population. My problem is the abundance of pandering and virtue signaling from the worldwide leader in woke. ESPN is so afraid to offend someone. They are so afraid to be labeled with one of the thousands of phobias. I am sure Layshia Clarendon is a nice they, but this is one of the many reasons that the WNBA isn't taken seriously. They have no credibility. This could also be one of the reasons that the dump has trouble finding legitimate broadcasters to call their games. Can you imagine the pressure broadcasters are under when calling WNBA games? It's hard enough remembering the names of the anonymous faces. But not only do you have to remember which name goes with which anonymous face, you also have to remember their gender and proper pronouns. The chase for the golden toilet starts tomorrow. It is the playoff debut of Caitlin Clark. Instead of Caitlin Clark dominating the headlines, you know what the two biggest stories are right now in the WNBA? Well, KC, is it Angel Reese missing the playoffs? No one cares. The two main stories are the league that is dedicated to inclusivity, purposely excluding their only star from their promotional materials for the playoffs, and the retirement of the first openly non-binary player in the WNBA. Is it any wonder why no one takes this league seriously? Is it any wonder why no one takes ESPN seriously? ESPN is celebrating and promoting Layshia Clarendon as a pioneer in women's basketball. But how can she be a pioneer in women's basketball when she uses he, him pronouns? Give me your thoughts on this. Layshia Clarendon retires from the WNBA. Has anyone heard of Layshia Clarendon before? Is anyone surprised by ESPN celebrating this accomplishment? Is this one of the many reasons that the WNBA is perceived as a joke? Sound off in the comments below. I'm headed to play golf right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow.